Hello guys. So in this complete course, we will see how I can leverage new syntax. And you must heard about the ABAP new syntax. So ABAP new syntax was introduced, and previously before we'll have so many number of lines of there because unnecessarily we write the code for the small functions, and now ABAP is introduced with the 7.4, so it will leverage and many functionalities with it and reduce of lines of code, and our program having good performance, and what are those possibilities, and what are the capabilities of new syntax, everything we'll see. So in this complete course, we will compare everything with the old syntax so that we can have a clear idea about how much importance of new syntax is there. Firstly, our first function is declare a variable and assign some value to it. Okay, assign some value to it. So in the old syntax, how we can declare and assign some value to it, we have to see. So old syntax, so that you can have clear idea. I will write down for everything. I will write down the comments. So data, how we are going to declare a variable. So that variable name is our wish. Type char 10 value. So whatever we are printing in this variable, whatever the value we are containing, that will be in within the quotes. Let's say Harsha. Okay. So this is the way, right? And if you see in the new syntax, there is no declaration directly. Whatever the value you want to hold in that variable directly, you can give those value. How we are going to see it now? New syntax. Okay. Data, how we are in the brackets, you have to mention your variable name. So whatever the value you want to hold it into that variable, you can mention that. That's it. Okay. Very simple. There is no syntax error. See. Okay. This is the way how you can do variable with a value. So now we are going to see the queries part. So previously, whenever we want to display some output, so previously we used to declare a structure and declare an internal table with it, and write the query and display it. So there is no need of declaring a structure, declaring an internal table in it. So directly you can write the query. So that is the main advantage of it. So firstly, we'll see in the old syntax. Old syntax. Okay. Let me declare one internal table 𝐿𝑇𝐒𝐾𝐵 type table of, let's say, 𝑇𝐒𝐾𝐵. So let me declare a structure first. Okay. Enter types, press Ctrl plus space bar, double click on the types, enter the table name which you want to create the structure, click on preview type. Firstly, deselect the fields. Whatever the fields you want to create the structure, just select those fields. Okay. Click on OK. So it will create the structure. So previously this was the way. Okay. Now we are going to write the structure. Select EBLN, EBLP, Matner from EKPO into corresponding fields of table 𝐿𝑇𝐒𝐾𝐵. Okay, this is the way, right? Up to 20 rows. Okay, now we are going to display it by in the simpler manner. 𝐿𝑇𝐒𝐾𝐵, just activate it. Okay, and execute it. So now we will get the data. Okay. So this is the way. So this much process you have to follow when you want to display an output in the simpler manner also. Okay. So in the new syntax, there is no need to declare a structure and declare an internal table. Directly, you can write the query itself. In the new syntax. Okay, in the new syntax. So let me up to 2 rows. Okay, new syntax. Directly you can mention. Directly you can write the query. Select what are all the fields you need to select. Select EBELN. You have to separate a field by field by using comma in the inline declarations. In the old syntax, you have to give the a space. That is the difference. EBLN, MATNR, NETPR from EKPO into table. So you have to mention at the rate. At the rate means that is the host variable. Whatever the data in the particular field, it will move to the those data in the following internal table. So at the host data, how we are going to declare previously internal table, we can assign those internal table here LTEKPO1, okay, up to 3 rows, okay. Just very simple, right? Jet demo for simple display LTEKPO1, okay, and activate it. So instead of display, we can write the write so that both two outputs in single screen. Okay, press F8. See, there is no change in the output, just the only change in we select the fields. We select the different fields in the new syntax. We select the different fields in the old syntax. So this is the way, right? The only change is you have to separate field by using comma, and whenever you are going to assign an internal table, you have to mention that at the rate. At the rate is a host variable. So this is the way. So now every select query we have to see in the old syntax and new syntax so that you can have a better idea in it. So let me do by using select star. Star means selecting all records from the database. So how we are going to declare internal table LTEKPO type table of EKPO, right? Okay, let me write down the comment. Old syntax. Okay, so now write the simple query. Select star from EKPO into table. Okay, LTEKPO. Okay, write the simple display. Jet demo LTEKPO and activate it. Okay, execute. So it will take some time because the thousands of records are there in the internal table. See, invalid data output not possible because there is a huge data, and at that time, whenever we have huge data, it is not going to fetch the output. So at that time, just change the display. Instead of doing this, you can go with the factory method. 𝐶LSALV table, and this we have factory method. Okay, control plus space bar, enter. Just whatever the internal table we have data in it, just mention those. Okay, here assign an instance with it, data LOALV. So now we have to display 𝐿𝑂 that is the static method, sorry, instance method. So that's the reason for displaying. Okay, activate it and execute it. Now we can get the data. Okay, this is the one. So how we are going to declare, sorry, how we are going to do with the inline declarations, we have to see it now. New syntax. data, sorry, there is no need to declare, right? So directly you can write select star from 𝐸𝐾𝐶𝐏 into table at the rate data LT 𝐸𝐾𝐶𝐏1. Okay, that's it. Similarly, mention here. Okay, just write the same display LT 𝐸𝐾𝐶𝐏1. That's it. Activate it and execute. Okay, there is no change in the output. In this new syntax, the declarations part will be negligible so that we can have a better idea in it. Okay. So now we are going to see a new select single. Select single is used to get the single record, right? So firstly, let me declare a structure and internal table with it. So we can have internal table structure, internal table here. Just uncomment it, copy and comment it. Okay. So now we are going to do select single. Okay, there is no need to type table of because we are going to get the single record. Select single EBLN EBLB Matner from EKPO into corresponding fields of LTEKPO. Okay, and comment. Okay, no problem. We can mention LSEKPO, LS for work area. So work area is used to hold the only single record. Just display with it. Jet demo. So now LSEKPO, LSEKPO and activate it. I will get the single record medium. See, I will get the single record. Why it is saying everything is empty means the first record in the database table is empty. Let me show it to you, my dear. Let me show it to you. Okay. See, the first record is empty. See, the first record is empty in the table. So that's the reason it is going to give that output. Let's say if I want to get the single record of a particular column, so just copy. Okay. So before seeing this, we have to see this entire thing in the inline declarations also. New syntax. Okay. New syntax. Select single. Okay. So whatever the fields I want to get the single record, EBL and EBLP, Matner from EKPO into at the rate data ls ekpo1. That's it. Just write the display. Okay. There is no need to declare a structure and work area with it. So everything will be reduced. Okay. Now we will get the same record. Okay. This is the way how I can get the single record. So I want to get the particular record. Okay. So let me comment out this thing and we'll see in the new syntax and old syntax also. Okay. New old syntax. Sorry. Just copy this thing. Okay. And comment it and copy paste it. Okay. So now in the where condition, you have to mention whatever the record you want to get. EBLN equal to, in the quotes you have to, sorry, you have to mention those record. Okay. If you want to get particular record, this everybody knows it. 304. Why it is giving the wrong? See, this is the record which I am getting. So this is the way how you can apply a single record with it. So now we have to see corresponding fields of. So in the inline declarations, corresponding fields of table, it is not working. Why? Because why we have to mention corresponding fields of table? Let's say if this is the structure, okay, this is the structure. Let me highlight this thing. This is the structure. This is the source entity. So if you, whenever you are writing in a query, if you are not following the sequential order, how you are going to declare a structure, so at that time, source is not matching with the target. At that time, it is going to give me a runtime error is not compatible. Let me show that also. Okay. LT data 𝐿𝑇𝐒𝐾𝐏 type table of 𝐒𝐾𝐏. Okay. Let me write this simple query. EBLN MATNAR NETPR from 𝐒𝐾𝐏 into table LTEKPO. Okay. Write a simple display. Okay. LTEKPO. So let me activate it and we'll show it to you. I think LTEKPO is already declared. Yes. LTEKPO1. LTEKPO2. Let's take 2 and activate it. Okay. Again error. Okay. LTEKPO2. Here itself I am getting a warning. Okay, see the database field of the result type of the aggregation NETPR of the component EBLB of LTEKPO2 are not compatible, because if you see in the database table after EBLN there is a field called as EBLB, but it will write a field of NETPR. So this is not matching with the source, so you will get the runtime error. Okay, if you see in the database table, just double click it. So after EBLN, we have EBL, but we have written NETPR. So those will be so below, very below. Okay. So let me execute. I will get the one runtime error. See, the compiler returns a warning with it. So here there is a reason. The database field of result data type aggregate function component is not compatible. Okay. So at that time, what we are going to do is very simple. Just mention the corresponding fields of, so at that time it is going to work for us. Okay, into corresponding fields of. Okay. Activated and executed. Now I will get the data. I think the data must be not visible because there is a huge data. So as compared to old syntax, the new declarations and new functionalities are very helpful to us. So definitely you can use that. That's are the preferable and the trend. And if you see the S4 HANA also, so this will be implemented. So every ABAP has to explore these things.